morning. It's a Sunday, about a little bit after 9, early in the morning. I decided that today, while I had the opportunity to come down to People's Park, which is a local park, which actually doesn't seem so crowded today. I've been here a couple times, and yeah, I'll just show you the area. This is sort of like the, I guess, the front hub. You can see, because my city is the Durian capital of the Philippines. You can see like the building is sort of shaped like a durian at the top. I'm sure you can see the little spikes. Yeah, I just decided like I come down here, take a walk, and just talk about things. On the way here, it was a little bit funny because I was in the taxi and was listening to Uruts, which is a local Filipino type of, I guess, electronic music. And to be honest, I despise it. I hate it. Like, it's one of the worst, I guess, genres of music. But it is, from what I understand, a local genre. Like, it is actually, I think it was created here in my city. And it's so annoying. Like, I usually like all types of music, but this is one of the genres I don't. Really annoying, but yeah, felt like I was gonna get a headache on the way here. And then I arrived, and before I even started filming, I already got a Hey Joe. This time it sounded a little bit more, I guess, rude. I don't know, but I'm gonna see if I can try to get in here. I think I should be able to. I'm not sure. I think I saw the other enter earlier, so we'll see. I think this is the entrance. I'm gonna pause and see how it goes. Be right back. Okay, yeah, I'm here. I went through the front entrance. I was correct. I was a little bit nervous about it because it was just like a front door. What looked like the entrance wasn't. I'll show you right over here. Looks like this would be the entrance, but it isn't. It's actually a little short gate over there. But yeah, thought I'd just take a walk here, see what it's like. It's been a while since I've been here. Last time I came here it was just me and my wife, and we fed some pigeons here with some bread. I honestly don't know what this building is used for over here. Information center? Wonder if we can even look. Yeah, information desk, I guess. Looks like there's some flyers and stuff. Here's a creepy looking statue. Actually not bad though. I mean, it looks pretty interesting. You can see here they're holding some durian. Again, durian is a big thing here. There you go. Would you like some durian? She's eating some durian. Some stinky breath it'll give you for sure. Yeah, I actually do enjoy durian. It's one of those, I would say, super fruits. Although you don't want to eat too much because it's full of sugar. So if you eat too much, you'll definitely feel bad moving forward. I guess this is the exit. I guess, yeah, this is the exit. Again, I just want to take a walk around and just chat about things in general, like I normally do. Okay. Again, my camera's fighting me. So yeah, we can go around. This is the exit. Just show the whole area. It's quite a beautiful morning, beautiful day. I was thinking about after this, because I don't think it'll be a long walk, because honestly this park isn't the biggest park. But I honestly think it will, after this I might go down to another mall just to show you. Again, I guess this will be the mall saga of my channel, just going to the different malls. Yeah, quite sunny. I guess, yeah, this is the sign, People's Park sign. I already took a thumbnail earlier because if I don't do it before I start filming, I'm gonna forget later on. Oh, yeah, I woke up, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this or not. I already have the I already have the video that I filmed last time. I wonder if you can see any birds. But yeah, last week I filmed 2 videos and I have one on standby, which that's what I'm going to be uploading first, probably before this video that you see now. But yeah, no, I've been here before, it's a good place for walking. I think it's open for, like, it opens early and it closes late, so you can come during an evening stroll as well, I think. Although, to be honest, I would not recommend that. I had one really strange experience once when I was trying to go out around like midnight, after midnight I think, which was stupid of me. But yeah, I was riding my bike, sorry. I was riding my bike over at Coastal Road, and for some reason I was on the sidewalk and there was some random motorcyclist that went right past me on my side, like very close to my side, without any warning. And then he stopped in front of me and sort of blocked the way, sort of like this, sideways. And I was thinking, okay, what's going on? Is this going to be my first mugging? But for some reason he stopped, turned around, and then drove the same way that he passed me, like right next to me, without a word. And it's very strange because I've never seen a motorcycle go on the sidewalk like that. I guess maybe he had second thoughts. Maybe he was planning to do something, but by the grace of God, he protected me. I believe that was one instance where he kept me safe. Here you go, you can stick your face in here and take a picture. Yeah, let's take a look over here. I think, oof, not in great condition, the waters for sure. Here you go. They need to take a bath. A little bit dirty. Yeah, this could really need some cleaning here. Oh, speaking of pigeons, here's one. Yeah, last time we saw a pretty obese pigeon. I guess he was the ringleader. The pigeon gang. But yeah, no, this water is pretty dirty. Still like the park. It's just, yeah, this could use a nice cleanup, I think. More than just a deep cleaning. But yeah, no, I'm grateful because God had actually protected me in that moment where somebody probably had less than good intentions towards me. It was stupid of me to be out in the first place, so I didn't deserve his help, but he gave it freely. But yeah, I don't know what they're riding. Are they riding something, or is this a boat? I don't know what I'm looking at when it comes to the statues here. Probably shouldn't be pointing. They're naked, I think. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around. But it's quite early, so we don't have that many people, so it gives me freedom to escape from the Hey Joe. Although can never be fully avoided because, like I mentioned, I had it even before I turned on my phone. But yeah, it is quite beautiful. I love the trees. Honestly, I would like to, like I mentioned about Eden Paradise, it's kind of like this. It's like a place you can walk around. You've got little things to do, like you can go fishing, I think. Not like the traditional sense of fishing. They just give you a rod and you kind of fish in a fishing pond, essentially, like a fish farm. So kind of takes out the fun of it, but who knows? That'll be something to do soon. And again, like I mentioned, I might go to a place called Japanese Surplus just to show you guys what it looks like about idolatry and other things. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be really ready for that because I know there'll probably be some warfare in regards to that. Oh, I guess, can we actually walk through here? I think we can because it seems to be open. Let me see what's over there. I can walk here at least. Okay. But yeah, that's my plan for the future. Honestly, I'm just hoping that I'm praying for more inspiration, for more guidance from God in terms of what I can do with the videos, like what to do next. Yeah, there is a path, so I think I could go there. It seems like there's a little bench there. Honestly, it's quite pretty and it's nice. Usually this park is crowded, so I think I know why it's not so crowded on a Sunday morning. Yeah, here you go. You got the statue. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It looks like a Philippine eagle. And what is that? Just a little girl. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah. Oh, the pole's in the way. But yeah, you've got Durian, of course, at the top. Like some stairway. Yeah, pretty cool. But, and then, yeah, fight with my camera. Okay. There we go. Fighting with my camera all the time. I guess, I mean, there's a broken rock here. I don't know what this is supposed to be. A rock face. Huh. Guess I'll keep walking around. Oh no. My camera's... Oh, okay. Camera's manifesting, I guess. Wow, this, yeah, I need a new... Once again, a new phone and a new stabilizer. Oof. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about things in general. This might be a two-part video. I might upload one part and then the other part within the next day or within the same week. Again, I just want to bulk up my channel. But yeah, no, this is quite a nice stroll. I don't think I have too much to talk about other than what I mentioned, and just in general. I did mention last time I recorded a video that I didn't upload, which was about the end times, and I think I will want to talk about that at some point, but probably not now because I don't really feel like doing it. I feel like I've been under a lot of attack still recently. Bad, just horrible dreams, and then the emptiness, which I know is demonic. Again, there's a lot of demonic garbage that they try to throw against me. What is this? It's not familiar to me. No idea. Looks cool, a lot of plants. Maybe it's the staff house? I have no idea. Last time I came here, I actually got interviewed by some students for a Christian school, which was actually really cool. But I was completely awkward and couldn't really speak very well because it was a bit strange. They came up to me. I'm sure they were nervous as well. But it was cool. I guess I'm just going to give a go around and go on the bridge. But yeah, no. I've only been here like twice or maybe once. And it was crowded, so it's a pleasant departure not to have a crowd on this morning. But as I was saying, the reason why it might not be so crowded is because we actually have the Ironman triathlon. I believe it's already finished, or maybe it's underway. I actually have no idea. Apparently they started at like 4 a.m. I'm not sure when they finish, but one of the major roads has been closed off for the triathlon. And so that might be one of the reasons why there's not so many people here, because everybody's watching the triathlon take place. It happened last year as well, so I guess it's become more of a common thing. Somebody's sleeping at the table. Yeah, I guess it's become more, it'll be I guess an annual thing here in my city. Apparently the people who take place in the race, they enjoy the city, which is pretty cool actually. Like, I'm sure there was a lot of other options, but it's a good thing that they're doing it in our city. Good for the local economy, etc. I guess, yeah, we're going up the bridge. Here we go. But yeah, wow. Bunch of plants. Quite beautiful today. I'm glad it's a sunny day as well. Wow, okay. Let's go up the bridge. We'll be coming around the mountain when we come. Okay, I'm joking. Yeah, wow. Okay. Oh, I just noticed also all the statues here as well. They're pretty well crafted, but to be honest, creepy. Okay, we're about on the top of it, top of the bridge. Top of the morning to you. I don't know what that is. There's something there as well on the bottom. It's like it could be a pool. It isn't a pool, I don't think. I don't know. I have no idea. Could be something that's used for concerts. I have no idea, to be honest. Oh, I'm fighting my camera again. Forgive me. Yeah, this. All right, I guess I'll go back down this way. All right, quite pretty though, to be honest. I'll give another view on the top over here. Yeah, God is the master artist. Nice day. I'll go around and then I'll go into the middle area here. I don't know what that is. It's like a display or something, but I don't see anything. Yeah. Oof. But yeah, at some point I would like to talk about the end times, because that was one of my topics before in the lost footage. But yeah, no, I just thought I'd show show the area here over at People's Park. Really no topics in mind, just showing you the scenery and just telling you about what's going on. I think, yeah, I'm going to probably cut and then add in my footage over at the local mall. I think it'll be Bahada. I'm gonna go to Bahada Mall, which is one of my favorite malls for grocery shopping, because they have a lot of different products. So yeah. Oh, here we go. Got a fat pigeon over here. I don't know if you can see him. Let me see if I can zoom in on him. Here, little boy. Yeah, there he is. He's hopping around, minding his own business. Okay. Yeah, no. Could take a seat here, actually. We got a little bench over here. Might be good. I'll take a seat if I can actually sit down without breaking my... Oh, okay, here we go. It's not too bad. Yeah. Could be the best place to cut right now. And yeah, I'll see you, I guess, in the mall. Yeah, might be good. All right. All right, I guess I'd also just show you the area while I'm walking, because I'm trying to find a taxi. But actually, yeah, the People's Park is located kind of like in the middle of downtown, I guess you could say. Yeah, I would say it's in the middle. Honestly, downtown in Philippines, in my city, is a lot different than what you would expect in like any city in North America. We don't have high rises, etc. Usually you just have buildings that are about that size when it comes to the height. And yeah, you got a lot of little corners maybe like this, which are used usually for some kind of like corporation or small businesses that nestle together. But yeah, I'm gonna head down to the mall again. Oh, nope. Okay, I thought I saw a 7-Eleven, because I am getting kind of parched. This time I didn't bring my bottle, because I don't like having like no free hand to do something with. So yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with it. I haven't eaten as well. I might eat something, it really depends. The first thing, I'm going to definitely get something to drink. I think I see a taxi, but I don't know if it's available. I think the guy's having breakfast probably, so I'll go past this and just again show you more of the area here. It's not bad. Like, I've been here so many times, not specifically in this area, but yeah, around here. Used to come here a lot more often. Actually, surprisingly, we were at a mall. This is a mall right in front of us. More of a local mall. They don't have a lot of products. It's just more like local Filipino products. Gaisano Grand City Mall. I'm not going to go there because, like I said, there isn't so much to do there to begin with. But, you know, I just thought I'd show the area again. Quite a nice day. There's a church there, but if I remember correctly, I think it's a Baptist church or something. But yeah, I will pause. See you guys in a bit. Forbidden spaghetti. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, this can't be so safe. This is the first time I've seen something like this, but it is common, like when it comes to electrical wires, for them to be tangled up, etc. So I gotta be careful here. I just thought I'd show you the forbidden spaghetti. I'm just joking around. All right, for real. See you guys in the mall. Not a taxi yet, so I'm gonna record as much as I can around the area here. Honestly, this is also an area where I used to go often to get Christian books. There's a Christian bookstore. I will see if I can put it in the video just to be my recommendation if anybody's in the city and you're looking for like some good Christian books, Bibles, etc. It's a good store to go to. I think, actually, no. Wow, I am on the street where it actually is, so I can show you. I had no idea, to be honest. That's a coincidence. I guess I'm gonna shout out the area crossing, although it's not so safe for me to be crossing like this. But it's right over here, actually. I'm gonna go over here and show you. Unfortunately, fortunately, I guess, they're closed on Sundays. But yeah, I got a couple of books from here. I bought the Action Bible, which is a comic book, which is actually pretty cool, like especially for kids and big kids like myself, obviously. But yeah, no, I'm surprised. And I think I know where to find a taxi here. I can get something to drink as well, so I can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. That is so, yeah, okay. That was weird. The fact that I started talking about it without even realizing that I was on the same street that I was currently in. But yeah, here it is. I'm gonna show the sign so you guys know. It's called PCBS, Philippine Christian Bookstore. And yeah, they've got a lot of different books, like My Daily Bread, which is like a daily devotional thing, which I bought, which is pretty good. And yeah, other books in general. I bought a book by John Bevere, I think, called Kryptonite or something like this. I forget the name of the book, but I'll add this in. And I also bought Crazy Love by Francis Chan, which is a book. Both of those books I need to actually read because I feel like they're actually very helpful, like on my walk. I read like the first 2 chapters, I think. But yeah, I bought a book, Crazy Love by Francis Chan. I read like a couple chapters of that, and it actually was really nice, like just to meditate on God's goodness. Like it really reminds you of how great He is, how good He is, of His awe, of His amazing love that He has for us. And yeah, I got to get back into reading that because it actually made me think. And like, it's a good book. I definitely recommend that. Again, I'll put all the things that I mentioned like in the video or in subtitles. But yeah, definitely recommend. Right here at a intersection now. But yeah, no, this is yeah, it's quite a lot of things here actually in this area. There's I think a university called University of Mindanao. Let's see if I can cross. Again, not so safe because I'm not really paying attention. But yeah, I've been down here quite a bit, and it's a nice area. Again, this is downtown essentially. It's near Chinatown, which is actually where I want to go right now in order to get to the mall that I'm trying to get to. I think it's in that area, to be honest. Oh man, I'm walking around more than I was expecting, but it's a good thing. I need to be out. Like, I've been in the house for so long, and I think this next week, like after today, when I get back to work, it's a busy week, which I appreciate because I need it. I've been kind of running on empty, so to speak, when it comes to my work, my finances, just scraping by at this point. And that's why I just pray for God's provision, but I know He will provide, even though, to be honest, it's had me quite concerned. You got the little vendors here. I don't think you can see them. Let me see if I can zoom in, or I'll just walk past them, I guess, so you can see it more closely. There's a couple taxis passing by, but because I'm recording, I can't I can't flag them down. Oh no. Yeah, no, it's a good thing. At least you get to see more of the local area, which actually would be nice. The mall may end up being a second part of this video. Here's the vendors. They usually sell, I think they're selling like a drink that my wife never lets me try. Apparently it's not healthy. Maybe some snacks. Actually, I'm not entirely sure, like barbecue maybe? No, probably not. Actually, I'd have no idea. But yeah, no, I think now I can actually cut it short. I just wanted to talk about that and just show you more of the area here. And wow, yeah, that was a nice encounter, I guess. Like the fact that I was talking about what I was talking about, I was right in the same road. I may actually have to go to Mercury Drug to get something to drink, which I mentioned in the last video. I think it was my last video. Yeah, it was. Well, not technically my last video, but the last video I uploaded. Anyways, yeah, when I went to Tolomo, I mentioned Mercury Drug. Yeah, I don't really have any other options, so I'm gonna go ahead and pay attention to what I'm doing and here. See you guys in a bit.
Few moments later.
Well, my plan was ruined. I started filming a little bit within the mall, but not really anywhere, to be honest. They told me that I could not film within the mall, which again, here's a okay. To be honest, kind of ruined my plans for today's video. To be honest, I don't really understand. Maybe I can understand for the comfort of people within the mall, but it's not like I'm filming people in a sort of predatory way or pointing it at people. So I don't really understand it, nor do I believe that nobody else is filming within these malls. To be honest, I think it's a weird policy. And to be honest, like if I was a business owner, if I had my business within a mall and somebody's filming and giving a review and etc., I would be actually happy because it's free advertising. So I don't get it. Yeah, I decided to just leave instead of stay there and get something to eat because honestly I don't want to stick around there if that's the case. Give me a sec. Alright, yeah, I just had to cut for a second. Yeah, this is the Bajada area. Right now I'm heading towards Victoria Mall. Obviously not going to record there either. There's still plenty of places that I can go to. It's just kind of sucks that I can't show you guys what it's like in these other malls. So I guess that changes a lot of my plans. Like I said, I've been praying for inspiration and ideas in regards to what I can do with my videos. So that it's just something more than just me walking around and talking about things. To be honest, I've kind of lost a lot of my confidence. Oh wow, again, no coincidence. I'll show you guys right over here. I don't know if you can read it. I'm gonna zoom in for a second. Masonry. Again, more Antichrist garbage. And it's so weird to have that within the Philippines, like within my city. But yeah, Freemasonry being openly promoted. Maybe not promoted, but just shown right over there. It's just unexpected. But I've seen that before and I've known about it. So yeah, Masonic Center. It's disgusting because it leads so many people away. Even my last video I had actually, the time I stopped recording was the time that they started doing a call to prayer, a Muslim call to prayer. You know, the chanting and etc., which is always just awkward and uncomfortable. And yet everybody's fine with that. But as soon as you start preaching and sharing about Jesus, as soon as you start saying things that are contained within the Bible, everybody loses their minds and they freak out and they manifest. It's because this world is not our home. And people don't like the truth. People would rather stay in the dark than to actually be convicted and brought to the light. And it's mainly for multiple reasons. Some people, they just love their sin too much. Other people, they don't want accept the truth. They don't want to be held accountable, to be responsible for their sins. And so they just completely reject it. And it makes sense. This world is not our home. We're always going to be odd when looked at from the lens of this world, from people who are in the world. And like I mentioned before, this is a big problem in the Philippines, religion in general. A lot of different denominations, different ideas, different gods, and it's leading many people astray. I'll leave that. I'm trying to think if I'm going to mention this or not. But it feels like there's a lot of people that are searching in all the wrong directions. They're searching for God essentially, but they're looking in the wrong places. I remember there's a verse, and I'm going to include it here, where Peter, I think it's Peter, who goes up to Jesus and says, all men search for you, or something like this. I'm gonna put it in the subtitles. And it is true. Like, I remember I read that a couple years ago. I don't remember. It was before I started working as a tutor. And that was one of the times where God gave me, I guess you could say, a download, where I kind of understood, like, oh, okay, yeah. And I was able to put two and two together, that, all men search for God, but many look in the wrong places. And unfortunately, that's a huge case here in the Philippines. People look in the wrong places, and they're never satisfied. But yet, when you try telling them the truth, I mean, to be honest, we can't change people. We can't force people. We should be patient and compassionate and empathetic and loving. We're called to love. So all we can really do is plant the seeds. But it is frustrating when the truth is just right there and people refuse to hold on to it, to grab onto it. But again, I was much the same way. So we should be patient and just move forward. But like I said, religion, it's a huge issue. There's a bunch of different beliefs, different gods, different denominations that are leading people in the wrong place, to the wrong area. And the worst thing is to see a lot of these people get complacent. And they think what they're doing is right, that if they do well enough, that they'll be able to inherit heaven, which is just not the case, because Jesus is the only way. And I wasn't planning to talk about that, but I guess it's good to just show it that the Philippines is in need of a lot of prayer, to be honest. The same thing with the heavy presence of Islamic garbage. Sorry, not trying to be mean, but I mean, that's what it is. It's garbage, because it leads people in the wrong direction. And it's still Ramadan, I think reaching the end of it. I think it's this whole month, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But I remember I had a student, and he's a younger student, and Muslim family. Unfortunately, he told me that we were talking about food, I guess. Yeah, we were talking about food, and that was the topic. And then at some point he mentioned, oh, I'm hungry. And I said, oh, why don't you get something to drink or eat or whatever? I don't know if they can't drink. I'm trying to remember. Like, honestly, I don't want to stretch anything or exaggerate, but it's pretty bad. Like, he told me he couldn't eat until like a certain time in the evening. So basically, even the children are forced to fast during this time. And he's young. Again, that's not something that a young child should do unless it's under like a lot of supervision and they're a bit older in age. Like, I don't think I would have my child doing fasting really young. Like, once he's a teenager, maybe, if he wants to, but again, not to force it on him. But again, honestly, it doesn't take a lot of looking into to see how just debased all of these religions are, like Freemasonry. I don't know too much about it, but I know that they do a lot of rituals. And I remember there's a video I saw, and it looks completely just demonic. And again, look at Ramadan, and it also has like demonic practices in terms of, like I said, the fasting, forcing children to fast, and where their priorities are for the most part. Like, instead of loving one another, they love each other, but they even come against one another. They also have different denominations, different sects within Islam. And it was last year, I think, I'm pretty sure it was last year in Syria, when the new administration had taken over. His administration sent people over to massacre a group of Muslims called the Alawites. And not only the Alawites were massacred, but of course Christians. And you don't see the media talking about this stuff. You don't see them even mentioning it. If they do, it's a short mention, and then they go on to something else to distract the people. And honestly, the more and more I look at every day that passes by, the more and more I see the news, what's going on, the more I realize that we are near the end. And it just gets more and more evident every day. What's said in the Bible is happening before our eyes every day. Something new is happening. Everything is going by so quickly. Here's another Jollibee. But yeah, like I said, I want to make a video specifically focus on that. I don't think I'm in the mood, and I'd like to pray about it before I do it, because again, this is something we should be taking seriously, and not enough Christians are taking seriously the second coming of Christ. They're not taking seriously his return, and a lot of people are going to be in for a rude awakening if they're not ready for his return. I want to be ready for his return. Nice area over here. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like, I don't know, office buildings, but not entirely sure what it is. Oh, there's a pickleball center. Cool. I guess it's gaining more popularity here. But yeah, no, a lot of people are going to be in for a rude awakening. And this is why we should, if we know what's happening, we know what's going on, we should be honest. People are going to think we're crazy regardless. I know there's probably a couple students that have thought I am crazy whenever I've mentioned something like this. It doesn't matter. People are going to think we're crazy anyways. People are going to think I'm weird even just holding this camera and walking around, I'm pretty sure. So at this point, it doesn't matter. But yeah, my plan originally was to film in the mall. Unfortunately, that just didn't happen. And I realized I can't really film in any mall, so if I film anywhere, it's going to have to be in like the cool areas, or just me walking down a specific area like this. These are coming from a department store over here. Get your jam on, yo. Oh, cringe. Okay. But yeah, no. Honestly, I think I'm gonna pick a stop here. This is another mall. It's really old though. Like, you can look at the design. It's like 1990s type of design. I don't usually come here because there's not really anything here to begin with. The cool thing about this area though, it's a lot of like a big Indian population. People come here to study for nursing, to be a doctor, etc. They study medicine. There's a university around here where, yeah, just showing you the area, the overpass. Give me a second. Okay, I'm just showing you guys because I had no idea. It looks to be sort of torn down. I don't know what happened here. It almost looks like it's just abandoned. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna research what happened to Victoria Mall because it looks like it's pretty much abandoned. You can see inside it's kind of broken down. That's a bit strange. Okay, I'm not surprised though, it is very old. But yeah, this area is the immigration as well. So like the US Embassy and local embassy, I think. NBI, which is like, I guess you could say something like the FBI in this area. But yeah, like this is an area where a lot of Indians usually live from India, obviously. Don't know why I had to say that, but really study medicine. There's quite a few good Indian restaurants over here as well that I went to before. Some good restaurants. I like Indian food. I know it's not for everyone, but for me it's pretty top tier, in my opinion. But yeah, if I keep going down this road, I will eventually end up at another mall, and I'm forgetting, what is it called? Abriza Mall. I would end up at Abriza Mall, which is actually one of the nicer malls as well here in my city. But again, I can't film there. But yeah, as you can see, I did take some pictures, and I thought I'd just show them in the video very quickly so you can see how pretty the mall is. This was taken up at the top of the mall, essentially. My favorite picture is the next one. Yeah, I thought this was pretty nice, so I thought I'd show you. But yeah, and so kind of leaves not a whole lot that can be done. I'm very confused as to why it's so difficult just to film like within these areas. I thought America was pretty bad, but I guess it's bad here as well. Like they don't allow you to actually film in these malls. Who knows? No idea. But yeah, it's one of the side outlets. I wonder if I can get to the area and show you where the Indian restaurants are. Well, yeah, I decided to just film. Again, I started off over at the Victoria People's Park, sorry. And yeah, maybe should have just stayed there and walked around, talked about something, but it's a good thing. I got to see the Christian bookstore and the Freemason garbage. Honestly, my greatest advice now is to seek God while you can, because things are getting tough and we need Him. If you're a Christian and you're not spending time with Him, then you really need to reevaluate and see where your priorities are. And that goes for myself. I'm not just speaking that to, I'm not just casting stones, so to speak. What I'm saying, I have to do it myself as well. It's been tough. Honestly, it's been tough. Like the emptiness and everything's been trying to affect me, and even as I speak, I just feel like I lack the confidence that's necessary. Like I don't have the ability to actually do anything worthwhile. And this whole situation with finances, not being able to really do anything, honestly sucks. And yeah, my plans were essentially dashed now in terms of my original plan, because I wanted to film inside that mall just to show you, because it has a really nice rooftop view as well. But apparently you can't, which, I don't know, it's kind of frustrating to be honest. But here, this is a nice area. I've been past here before, I guess. A residence. Okay, interesting. Sort of like a business center though, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But I usually come here around evening time, not so much during the day, so it's nice to see it in a different light. But yeah, I don't know what kind of church this is. Honestly, yeah, here we go. Show you a better view over here. It's a nice area. Whoa, I almost tripped. Okay, gotta be careful. Yeah, no, like, as time passes, it's just going by so quickly nowadays, and everything is just it seems to be getting worse. And I'm not trying to be like pessimistic or say, oh, there's no hope. There is hope, and it's found in Christ alone. And that's why we need Him. And we have to come after Him, and we have to know Him for ourselves. And we have to speak with Him, have a just communion with him, spend time with him, and give him our all, because things aren't going to be so great or normal, I think, for much. I mean, again, we're running out of time. Things are going to come to a head at some point, and I don't know. I don't know enough. I don't have the gift of prophecy. That's not me. But Jesus tells us to watch and pray, I'm paraphrasing. And then we really need to do that. And I've been watching, and it hasn't been looking good. Everything has been going, feels like everything's going sideways or upside down. It's already been upside down, but now it's just like further spiraling out of control. But here we are. We're in the end times. We've got to be equipped and prepared for what is to come as Christians, and for those who aren't in Christ, I really recommend thinking about it. You have nothing else to lose except, I mean, if you don't give your life to Christ, it's eternity is separated from him, and that's not a situation I want to be in myself. You know, he gives us the option. You have to choose. If you're without him, if you're separated from him eternally, it means hell. It spells out hell. And hell is not a place that anyone wants to go. Some people think it's a joke, that it'll be like one big party, but it's going to be a place of suffering, eternal suffering. And there will be no good. A place of weeping and gnashing of teeth. And there's so many people that are there now that regret it, that wish they had taken the time out to actually seek God and to get to know him and to give their lives to him, and to believe in him, put their faith in him, but it's too late. They're there forever, for eternity, to suffer. But yeah, it's not a good place to be. There are many that are in regret, and nothing can be done about it. It's already too late. So if you have the time, now's the time to seek God while he can still be found, and give you everything to him. But yeah, here's the mall that I mentioned, Abriza. So we went from one mall to another, and then there's another one, but that's a long ways off. So obviously not going to be walking all the way over there. That'll be a long walk just to get there. So you can forget that. Not going to be able to show you anything here because I'm not allowed to film any mall apparently, which is great. But there's still a lot of things that can be done in my city. I showed you one of them, like the People's Park, and there's other resorts and stuff that I can go to. But honestly, I'm going to need God in order to direct me in regards to the rest of what I do, everything that I do. Every video that I make in regards to the future of this channel, I need his direction. So yeah, honestly, this is where I think I'm gonna put an end to the video. And yeah, I guess I will do a quick prayer, probably just point over here. Father, thank you, Lord, for the opportunity, for the chance to just be outside and to be talking about you. Thank you for the weather, the good weather. Thank you for your time and attention, for your love. Thank you for the sacrifice that you made for all, that it's available. We just have to reach out and call on your name, and you take care of us. Lord, thank you for all that you do, for every moment, every opportunity, every second, every breath. Lord, I pray that you help us, Lord, to make the right decisions now, to do the right thing, to listen to you, to hear your voice, to pay attention to what you're saying and to obey you. Help us to walk in our purpose, Lord, to walk in the truth and to love you with all our hearts. Help us to just seek you first above all things, and to give you all our hearts, our mind, our soul, to do everything, Lord, in regards to just pleasing you. Just to think about how would we please you. Everything we do like we're serving you, Lord. Help us to do everything like we're serving you. And Lord, guide us as we go through these times ahead. Difficult times, Lord, whatever it may be. Good times, difficult times, every moment, Lord. I pray that you be with us and that you protect us and that you help us, because we need you. We need you now. We're going to need you. We always need you. And I just pray that more people will realize their need for you, Lord, and see that without you there is nothing that we can do. Lord, I just pray that you be glorified. I pray that you be the focus in our lives. And God, thank you again for allowing me to just take a walk, I guess. Wasn't originally planned, but I'll take it. I pray for more ideas for all of us when it comes to just the future ahead. For me, I pray that you help me with the videos. For others, I pray that you help them with whatever they set their hearts to do. And I pray that you're glorified in what they do and what we all do. God, have your way. I thank you. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, take a view of the sky. Like, subscribe, do whatever you feel led to do. Information is in the description and in the comment section. Do whatever you want. God bless you guys. And thank you. In Jesus' name, amen.